I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, I wanna spend some time with you. Well, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
And so when they then they need to be,
You would like some more cinnamon
right, which is when they
You do wear your dummies?
No, it's my clothes. Thank you.
He didn't get one.
Can you wear your toes?
Yeah. That looks so cute for jammies.
You're so cute. That's beauty. Are you the same? Uncle Tom's awake too.
everyone's awake.
I do me.
And Uncle Mitch is awake. She's mad and she won't go. She's like, oh,
Yes, it's great.
Hey, books. Hey, man.
It's just called Bum Tree. It's like a, I don't know.
Have you taken a selfie before?
It's just their brand.
Pardon?
Have you taken a selfie before?
No.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Sure.
Teach her
I'll
how.
send you all the pictures. Okay, so here, you hold the
Did
phone.
Mum just say she's
Like
never
that.
taken a selfie?
She did,
Forward.
yeah.
Just because this slide with the ring light.
It's going in the video.
Extra glow, so.
Beautiful, Mum.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought with that when you put me into the house.
Okay.
It's the back. Yeah, it's so pretty. Okay, so it has to be two. Yeah. Please make it yeah.
What's happening? Oh.
Do you want to face that way? And then when she gets closer, I will tell you to
You are the best. Yeah. All over it. We love Amy.
You want candy?
You're dropping flowers. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Can you pick up the flowers?
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I reckon you
You've got lots of. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, you gotta get the photo. Where's the photo? Go in there. everybody big smile. Gorgeous. That's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, there was this one.
Georgia, wrap me up in all in my arms, let me hold ya. I'll never let you go again like I did. Oh, I used to say I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you. Georgia pulled me in, I asked to love her. Once again you fell, I caught ya. I'll never let you go again like I did. Oh, I used to say I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you.
They're like from Timu, like they were like $35 or something like that. Like they're so.
I'd like to start with one little bit of housekeeping. My mum Jill, who's here today, it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Mum. This is the most expensive present I've ever given you. Thank you to everyone for coming today. I personally didn't really think we'd ever get the chance to do this. I always expected to have a barbecue on the beach or a picnic or something like that. But Lisa and I are delighted that the guys decided to have a big day and bring everyone here. I didn't think I'd get the opportunity to make a speech, but I've found out recently that both of my daughter-in-laws like it when I cry publicly. So if it does happen at some point, it's just for effect. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. My family's come quite a way to be here, Lisa's family. I'm very glad to see most of Daniel's mates here today. And of course the Millers, you guys have made a huge effort, and I mean we've got Mexico and I think we've got someone from Elsa all the way from Mexico, so that's fantastic, and we're so glad you're here. And Fiji, I mentioned Fiji. There was a big chance that was I'd also like to acknowledge some people who can't be here today. Told you I'd do it. My dad, Lisa's mum, her father. Yeah, Tanya's mum and dad. How many people are in English? And particularly, anyone who attended the last wedding we had in the family, my dad was quite an accomplished musician, and at the last one, Jack was invited to play the drums. So we're very glad that didn't occur today. Also here today is Daniel's godmother, June. June has literally been with us since day one. We actually picked her up on the way to the hospital to have Daniel. So she's been here all the way through and is part of our family. I'd also like to thank Charlie and Tammy. Thank you. Not only for today. Yeah, I'll get to her. But to Charlie, to Tanya, Amanda, thank you for the way you brought Daniel into your family. To the Millers, we haven't had the chance to get the opportunity to know all of you. The only thing we can gauge is the way that Daniel speaks about you. So thank you. No, you're not going to be able to help. Lisa and I are so proud of our boys, of the men that they've become. Now I can't even read this. So not only of our boys, our daughters, and particularly our grandchildren.
Thank you, Granddad.
So, which is really great. We're really happy to be here. Never have daughters, they're grief. So just to speak a little bit about Daniel, he was an unusual child. For the first few years there was only ever one agenda, one priority, one plan for the day. Until Tom and eventually Jack arrived, he really did run Lisa ragged. But we did get an insight into what would be Daniel's eventual career. The kid was obsessed with clothing. He would often, 3-4 times a day, he would disappear to make a wardrobe change. The most frustrating part for Lisa was the fact that quite often the ensemble he'd come out with looked better than what she dressed him in. This finally sort of phased out and we were glad to see the end of it. It happened about 12 or 13 when he retired his checkered shirts and belt buckles, which ended the Dukes of Hazzard phase. Daniel's always brought a lot of energy to whatever he does. He did it to his rugby, he does it to his family, he's now doing it to his career, and much to our delight, he did it at the end of his schooling when quite often Daniel would be down at DY Library doing the extra work that was required to get the results. It wasn't until some time later we realised that DY Library had relocated to Heather Street, Florida, and we finally got to meet the librarians, Charlie and Tanya. From school he slipped into his uni course, and it was obvious pretty early that marketing was where Daniel's future lied. It was never more obvious than when he put together a very touching order of service for his grandfather. He threw it together in half an hour, having missed an exam to complete the course he was currently studying. So he submitted the order of service along with a long letter about how he had to attend his grandfather's funeral, who was alive and well, living in Gordon. So it was at that point probably that his capacity for bullshit really kicked off. The application was accepted and the course was completed. So well done, mate. one word for it. Lisa and I can only speak about raising boys. We've raised 3. We're very happy with what we've done so far. However, Jack hasn't returned from South America yet. All you can do is raise them the best you can. You can love them as much as you can, which sometimes is quite difficult. Teach them to make the right decisions about who they love, about what their responsibilities are, and at the end of the day, themselves. And we believe you couldn't have made a better decision than today, mate. We know that you'll be a dedicated father, you already are, a dedicated husband and partner, which you already are, and that you guys will have a very long and happy life together. And the main point that I want to make for you particularly today, Daniel, is that if you screw it up, you'll be answering to your mother. To Anika, you have been part of our family for a long time now. And Lisa and I are delighted today to officially welcome you to the family. So we're absolutely excited. We can't tell you how much we admire you as a mother. To Billy and Dylan, it's something you've always wanted, and you've handled it beautifully. You have always supported Daniel, and you have this amazing nature that just balances out his crap. So it's a wonderful pairing, and we're so delighted that you guys will be together. You'll always have a lot of hurdles down the track. Life has a tendency to throw those up at you, but we know that you guys together will always manage to get through anything that comes up. And again, to you, Anika, the one thing that I want to pass on to you today, that I can convey one message, is it is your problem now. Again, thank you. I thought I'd get through that better than I did. But thank you for all being here. Thank you for you guys to decide to do this, for having made this decision, to have everyone here. It's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for that beautiful speech. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just want to say, Daniel, you're no longer our son-in-law, you're our official son-in-law. And I'm just so proud of both of you, who you are, and what amazing parents you've become. And I look forward to watching your in the future. All right, that's it.
You were there with my 21st speech, which was about 30 seconds long. I think 25 seconds of it was about your ex-girlfriend. That was awesome. Just I'm going to back up the old boy there, a bit of a tearjerker. We have an interesting situation where we made a big decision 8 years ago. I'm good at marketing. When we made the move up to the Gold Coast, it was a really, really hard decision for us. We were 21 at the time, and had such an amazing, obviously, family, but also a group of friends around us. But Anika, being the better half that she is, pushed us to get out of our comfort zone and make the move. It's one of the best things that we've ever done. So, very difficult being away from our family and friends. We're very fortunate to make a whole new group of friends who are now like families, and build a life up here. We've raised, we've had 2 beautiful children, and yeah, really found our little slot in life. Guess we wanted to say thank you for everyone being here. Given that we've got everyone split across 2 states, having a moment like this with all our favourite people under the one roof, sharing a meal, having a drink, having a good time is so special to us. That was the test you passed. Now, you might have noticed at the ceremony today that we didn't do vows. As I said, public speaking is not Anika's forte, so we didn't want to do any additional public speaking as required. But I would be remiss if I didn't say a few words about my beautiful life. So I think Dad really did hit the nail on the head before. You are my better half. I know that's a cliche to say, but you really are. You just have this effortless way that you carry yourself through life, whether it's through being mum, being my partner, TikTok content creation. Whatever you do, it seems so effortless and so easy. I really am. I get this from you. I really am in awe of you. You bring this calmness and this stability and this clarity to my life. And for somebody who's quite chaotic at times, a bit energetic, it is serious. I don't know where I would be without you. You're the most beautiful mother to our children, and you really make our house a home. So thank you for that. I also wanted to give a really special shout out to Tanya and Charlie. As Dad said, the way you guys brought me into your family and the Miller clan in general was so special. I remember there's a bit of an interest. We started on a bit of a rockier terms. Anika and I were what you would call on the tune. And I actually happened to be at home, probably like studying or reading the Bible or something like that. And she was out partying, and I had a phone call. I had a phone call light up saying she wanted me to come pick her up. So here I come in my Nissan Pulsar, plates on, music blasting, aftermarket. To go pick her up, and we get out to the front of the house, and I remember Anika saying, "So what, like, are we?" And I didn't really have an answer at the time, so I scooped her out of the car and walked her up. And I remember walking up to, if you've ever been to Heather Street, out to a bunch of house, it's a bunch of stairs into the bins, and she was literally doing these ones, like video of Toy Story. And she managed to collapse into the bins, fall into the wall, and I caught her as Tanya seemed to open the door. So here I have her drunk daughter in my hands as I'm looking at her. We've barely met, and she just grabbed her and shut the door on me and went, "Oh, I think I'll too much." Charlie, on the other hand, I remember sitting in their house, and he walked in the door after work one day, and most people were like, "Hey, who the fuck are you?" But I remember Charlie just looked at me, looked at Anika, looked at me and said, "Curry and beer in the fridge." And I've been in love with his potato bake ever since. No matter what, we have to make that work.
Where was I going?
Of course. So thank you, Tanya and Charlie, for raising your beautiful daughter and letting me into the family. To my mother and father, as I've become a parent, and some would say an adult, there's a lot of things I remember clashing with my parents with, particularly my older man. I was a bit of a handful, as some of you have known me for quite a while might know. Hey, you're my favourite auntie. I was a bit of a big day sometimes, but I remember clashing with my dad in particular as I was going through my adolescent years. But as I've become a man and grown up and had children, a lot of the things that we used to clash on, a lot of things that he was trying to teach me, I now understand. So thank you, Dad. Sounds so good. It's not. Especially when you look up. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I think I attribute a lot of who I am today as a person and as a man. And our success to you and to Mum, of course, too.
Yeah.
On that note, let's eat some food, punish that bar tab, and have a rip and a tear.
Does she taste yummy? Ooh, that hurts. Say sorry.
Come take it to the floor now. There's a tornado in my city, in the basement. That shit ain't pretty. Rugged ways, we survive. America kisses, sweet redemption, passing time, yeah. Ooh, one step to the right, we headed to a dive bar. We always thought was nice. Run me to the left and spin me in the middle, boy. I can't read your mind. This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em. Lay our cards down, 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 down. So pocket Lexus, throw your keys up, stick on round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come close and sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real life boogie and a real life hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the. I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some liquor. Ooh, it's a real life boogie and a real life hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. Ooh.
Ha ha ha!